neighbors. Welcome to some more Sun River shenanigans. We're here in my little kitchen at I Reckon So Farm. I'm Diane, and this is my daughter Kristin.
Hi.
She's
Hey,
here
everyone.
for a visit from Northern California along with her son Jack, who's almost 4. You may have seen him in our backyard hauling firewood for us. He's having a rest right now, so we're taking this time to make some refrigerator pickles. Kristin brought some things from her kitchen to share with us. Some garlic and some nice garlic that we like to use a lot of, and this nice cucumber. Do you know what kind of cucumber that is?
No.
I do not either. You might comment if you do know, have seen this kind of cucumber before. I'd love to know the name of it, but it's beautiful, and we're going to slice it up and make some pickles.
We also have dill from my parents' garden.
Yeah, our dill did really well this year, and I'm happy for a chance to use it. So I'm going to do the talking, some of the talk. I'm going to give Kristin the instructions, and she's going to do all the work. Okay? So first thing, we want to make our brine.
Oh.
I've got my instruction list here. The brine is very simple. 1 cup vinegar. I'm using white vinegar. 1 cup of water. And 1 tablespoon of salt. And we'll let that sit for a while for the salt to dissolve. We're using pickling salt.
A tablespoon?
1 tablespoon. It's the other one.
Oh, I did the 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, it's that blue one. There we go. Canning and pickling salt we like to use. And Kristin's going to stir that up, and
So it looks a little bit cloudy until you get it dissolved, like she said. Like Granny said.
okay, now Kristin will go ahead and cut up that beautiful, beautiful cucumber, about 1/4-inch slices. I have cucumbers growing out in my garden, but, well, I have cucumber plants, but they haven't given me any actual cucumbers yet. I'm still hopeful because the weather's been really nice, but it's nice to have this. And we love pickles of any kind.
We already washed it before we started, and you can do smaller batches so that you can have different flavors if you'd like. So, if you can see, there's the ones that still have the seeds on the inside. I cut this part until there's no seeds. I don't like the part without seeds to be in my pickles. So I won't put this in the butt.
Yeah, it's a little bit bitter on the ends, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got some pint jars out, wide mouth pints. I wasn't sure if we need 1 or 2, but I think this might make almost 2 pints, which would be great.
So you might have seen some of my kids are in the videos, and that's Lucy and Dayton and Jack, of course. So, and Addie is my niece. Almost done.
Yeah, we couldn't let Kristin get out of here without being in one of our cooking videos.
So this end, if you can see, does not have any seeds in it. So I'm not going to use it just by my preference. You can. It's just what I like the pickles to have seeds in them.
Okay, now we'll set that over there for the garlic. But Kristin's going to go ahead and fill the jars. We'll see how much we ended up with.
With the cucumbers first.
Yeah, you can actually layer it. Maybe you want to cut up the garlic, and then you can do some cucumbers, then some garlic.
I'm gonna, we wanted to see if they would fit into one, but I'm gonna do 2 just because we're gonna make one a little bit spicier. Our family is kind of sensitive to spices. So
are we gonna put some pepper flakes in one
Yes,
of them?
so-
Ooh.
we don't typically do the spicier ones, but we definitely have friends, and my children are starting to have partners that might want spice more than our immediate family.
Wow, will 2 jars be enough?
Yeah. Well, if there's extra, we'll just have to eat them.
We can go get another jar. 2. That's great.
It might be just right.
Look at that.
And so there's just whatever way you want to cut the garlic, but I'm just going to chop it up a little bit. You can do it sliced or minced, but I'm just going to chop it a little bit because we like how this tastes when it's in the pickling spices or pickling jars. See, so that's not minced and it's not in perfect slices, but just chunks. And so I'm going to try and split it in half between them. And as we put the brine in, all of this stuff will combine so that the garlic goes down onto the other areas.
I wonder if you're going to be able to get the dill in.
Let's hope. So, as we showed you, there's this is what they look like. And so we have 2. We're going to put one of the whole tops in each of the jars. So do you want this part in too?
Yeah, just leave it all connected.
Okay, so we're cutting the stem.
Oh.
Do you want the stem?
No.
Okay.
That's fine.
So the entire thing, all of these are going to go in. So I'm going to try and put it down on the sides and then hope that when we put the brine in, everything kind of moves around.
Yeah, that'll work fine. Our dill looks so great, and I tried to pick out the heads that are kind of developing more seeds, because a lot of them are still just kind of flowers, but we want the seeds for the pickles, and we had these 2 that had really developed seeds. And you know, if you don't have dill growing in your garden, you just can use dill seed.
And I can smell them. They smell really good. So we're gonna, as I said, this one will be the spicier one, which means we have red pepper flakes.
How much do you think?
Oh,
half
a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon. They're pretty.
See how we are about spices?
Yeah.
You don't want it to be overwhelming because a pickle should be a nice treat. These stems look longer than the other ones.
Oh, here's your funnel.
So here we are.
Get some of these things out of your way.
Before we put the brine in. And so we'll put the fennel on top. The stems are coming out. I'm going to give it another little stir. And this is enough for both of these?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope so. It's supposed to be enough for a quart, so that is a quart altogether. Oh, doesn't that look good?
I think I stopped because I was nervous, so I'm going to put a little bit more in here.
But fingers crossed, I'm getting my own pickles from my own garden. It might take a miracle, but it could happen.
Okay, so now we have that in, and we like the wide mouth jars, so wide mouth lids. And we'll just, do you want to wipe the tops?
Do you want to cut those off a little? Sure. Yeah, we can wipe the tops. We're not sealing these, so we're not canning them. They're just going in the refrigerator, so we don't worry too much about air bubbles and wiping the rims and all that, like you would if you were canning them. Because we're not looking for a seal. We're just putting the lid on.
some of the stems are getting involved with our closing of it, so.
And if you just had a jar, you know, a mayonnaise jar or something that you had saved, a glass jar, you could use that with the lid. It doesn't have to be a canning jar, but canning lid, but we have lots of those, so that's what we used.
So what I was thinking is we could go like mix it up a little bit, since we put all of those things on the top. And as it sits with the brine, the seeds will fall down as well.
Okay, are we all done?
And there they are.
Look at that. Thanks for helping me cook, Kristin.
Thank you, and thanks for watching.
I hope you will try this, and I hope you have your own cucumbers growing in your garden. And yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
See you next time.
Remember to like and subscribe.